All right, everybody, welcome to the video here for lesson number 11 on the mid-segment theorem. This is actually the first of many times that we're going to mention the mid-segment theorem, but today we're just using the concept of triangles and parallel lines to do some of the work here. So in number 1, it tells us that triangle ABC has midpoints of D and E, meaning DE is going to be the mid-segment. Now, if DE is the mid-segment, there are 3 or 4 things that we know about it. I know it's going to be half of the size of its parallel base, so half of AC. I know it's going to be parallel to AC. And I know it's going to cut these segments into equal parts. All of that just by knowing that it's the mid-segment. Now, if DE is the mid-segment parallel to AC, I know DE is equal to half of AC. So if I take 1/2 of 4x plus 10, well, that becomes 2x plus 5. So that should be kind of hopefully an easy multiple choice question. The next one gives us a triangle. It says that DE joins the midpoints of those segments. So that means, again, DE is the mid-segment parallel to BC. So what do we know? Is DE equal to half of BC? Yes, I know that the mid-segment's half of its parallel base. That is true. Is DE parallel to BC or CB? Yes, that is true. The last two are kind of interesting. So this third one is saying that AD compares to DC the same way that DE compares to CB. So that's saying that AD compares to CD the same way that DE compares to CB. Well, I know that DE is equal to half of CB. That's true. I know that AD is equal to half of AC, not half of CD. So these two pieces are equal, right? AD and DC are equal. These two pieces are not equal. So this is the one that's not true. Kind of an unfair question to ask at this point because you don't even know what this symbol means. This symbol means similar, and similar triangles have the same angles. That's something else we'll talk about at a future lesson. So for right now, just knowing that the sides are proportional is okay. Number 3 says that M, R, and T are all the midpoints of the triangle. It says AB is 18, so I know right away that AM and MB are both 9. They're going to get cut in half. It then says that AC is 14, so I know AT is 7 and TC is 7. And it says BC is 10, so I know these segments are also 5s. Now, if you look, the segments that are mid-segments that are parallel to bases, they're going to be half, so I know that MT is 5. I know that MR is 7, and I know RT is 9. All right, so now that we have everything labeled, if we want to try and find the perimeter of that one shape, A, C, R, M, so let me just, that didn't work, A, C, R, M. So here's your trapezoid that we're trying to find the perimeter of. So if I add up all those pieces, I can say 9 plus 7 plus 5 plus 14, because this whole side is 14, right? So then if we add all that up, that's 19, 26, 45. So the perimeter of the shape is 45. The last question in the homework, again, gives us this mid-segment idea. It says that DE is 7, which means right away I know AC is 14. It says that AB is 10, which means these are each 5, or the whole thing is 10, however you want to label it. And BC is 13, which means each of these are 6.5. And it wants us to find the perimeter of triangle ABC. So the perimeter is going to be 10 plus 13 plus 14. Again, just testing that you knew that that was double the mid-segment. So that's going to be 37. Hopefully this video helped you understand your homework. All right, if you are understanding everything, just remember that there is probably going to be a quick quiz at some point this week, and you have a test this Friday. Good luck.